Yeah.
Give me that job.
Speaking of athletes, though, there's another question in here. I'm going to pivot one more time. Best athlete outside of yourselves during your time at UF?
I say Javon Curse.
Rob Blackwood.
That's a no-brainer.
Ain't too many motherfuckers. Like, he could have
Javon Curse is no brainer. We're going to
morning
eliminate him
without
from the
stretching. They can
conversation.
run a 4-4, go dunk, do whatever you want to do.
The freak is
freak
eliminated
is
from the
crazy.
conversation because he wins every award.
Man, I had a couple though. I mean, I played with Ike Hilliard, Riddell Anthony,
Man, what I tell you?
Jaquez Green.
What I tell you?
like, all those guys.
That's loaded.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had a stick when I was there, so shit, that's easy for me. What about you, Chan?
I was a little down year, but man, goddamn, best athlete. You know what I'm saying? That championship team with Corey Brewer, Joakim Noah. Who else was there? Pete.
Al Horford.
Al was there.
Yeah.
Pete. Anthony Roberson was there.
Yeah.
Pete was
good dude.
Pete
a good dude.
Pete was a good dude.
Shout out Pete, man.
Pete was there.
Yeah.
C4, Cedric Faison was a monster. Keewan Ratliff was a dog. Gus Scott.
Kewan Ratliff. Gus Scott.
That's man.
You bringing us some
that's
names.
We talking about UF man. Like
You bringing us some names.
All Americans. It should be
You bringing
all
us some
Americans.
names.
No, we're talking about Alex
You bringing us some
Brown.
names.
You just got off on the set
Yeah,
by the
AB
goddamn
was a mother-
AB
Yeah.
was a bit, bro. We
Yes.
used to get off on that set
Yes.
by Chick-fil-A.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And there was all Americans walking around.
Everywhere.
You're
everywhere.
absolutely
That's all you
right.
saw. It looked like
That's
McDonald's
absolutely
All-American
right.
game.
An all
was
American
everywhere.
game walking around the set. And nowadays you walk at that and you, who are you again? You big.
You right.
Y'all know.
must play.
You must play. Yeah, I'm gonna say you must play. You're 6'4".
Y'all know AB was a quarterback, right?
AB
Brown
was
was a quarterback?
AB came
I didn't know
in
that.
the year after me. So he's a quarterback coming out of high school. And Coach Spurrier, we were about to play Florida State. And Coach Spurrier asked Alex, look, just go and rush against Mo Collins, rest in peace, Big Mo. He said, go give Mo a look. So Alex got down at DN and just was pass rushing against Mo. And he was giving Mo the business when we got ready to play Florida State. And Coach Spurrier was like, wait. That's his real position. AB gained weight, and they put him at DN, and the rest is history. He had the all-time sack record at Florida.
All I know is that
he came out as a quarterback.
My freshman year, every time an opposing quarterback dropped back, AB was sacking his ass.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm telling you, that man was unbelievable.
Yep.
I mean, I just remember coming in, obviously, and like I said, the hype going to the football games. You remember walking down and going to those football games and how you could hear that goddamn stadium and all those fans. I mean, for me, I'm like you. That was a culture shock. I ain't never seen that many white people in my life. I know, for real. I had never seen that many white people. I had never seen, like, the camaraderie and everybody collaborating for one thing. Like, that's just never been a part of my upbringing. So, just like you, I was in shock and I was overwhelmed my first couple weeks and months in games. But they damn near sent me home. My grades was dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just overwhelmed by everything that was going on around me. You know what I'm saying? You got it black and Cuban in Miami.
Right.
I got up there, I started seeing white women, and they were looking good, too. I was like, God damn. This is I used to watch on TV. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got to talk to them, and they giggle at everything.
Yeah, that was scary, because I had never talked to no white girl.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I was like,
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I had an unbelievable time here today.
What?
Well, listen, he didn't have to talk to
Hey,
nobody.
baby, what's
Listen,
your phone number?
He didn't have to talk to nobody. It
564.
was easy for him.
Huh?
Yeah, he
I didn't have to talk to nobody.
No, you didn't have to talk to nobody, man. You had to talk to one girl, and the man wanted to beat you up, and I threatened his life, and you was. And after that, you was
That was
locked
it.
in.
Mike was a virgin in Gainesville.
I don't know if he was a virgin, but what I will say is he locked in from day one. And he
listen.
He was very. He was very
get on my
focused.
sex
He was
life
very
on.
focused on what he wanted.
He was aiming.
Yes,
I
he was
had
very
one
focused.
goal. Get out of there.
To
That was my
leave.
whole goal.
Yeah.
That's
Listen,
the
when they
thing.
asked Mike what he
No.
majored in, he used to say basketball.
That's it.
Back then they would sell it.
all
This
I
is a football. They was called it football because that's why that Freddie them left and Ike and all
Yup.
the boys were leaving as juniors. Bro, when you go to Florida, they're like, hey, you be here 2-3 years and you about to go to the NFL. That was my goal there when I went to Florida. Was like, I'm going. Bro, I took social dance 3 times. I took bowling. I took tennis.
I took
Let me see
bowling.
some.
You took bowling?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see social dance. I can foxtrot. You want to
I took bowling.
foxtrot? We can
I took.
foxtrot. Like, bro, it was, but they used to, it was a sale there.
Hey,
Like,
Claire.
you got to be here 2 years, 48 months, and you about to hit it, whatever it
2
is.
years, 48
ACC.
months.
Yeah,
What-
I mean, 24 months.
Let me see how good your memory. What class did I fail at UF?
Nah, I forgot, but you did fail a class.
failed a class?
Music listening.
I did too.
Music listening.
Music listening?
Music listening was a hard ass class. That was a hard class.
Mike, music listening was a hard class.
Coach, they had to
I
start
ain't know no Beethoven and
music
you had
listening
to
is hard. You
identify
had to
the
be.
strings.
Well, first of all, the problem with music listening is you had to be in attendance.
Boring.
You had to be in attendance.
You had
Yes,
to be
sir.
there.
And guess what was a problem for me? Attendance.
What was it, early class?
Yes.
It was one of them 7 a.m.
Man, listen, Mike ain't give a about nothing. All he wanted to go to the gym was shoot.
Shoot.
That's it. Class time, club time, lunch time, party time. This motherfucker just want to go shoot.
Anytime.
That was it. He was a real gym rat before I knew what the fuck a gym rat was. I was a fake gym rat. He was a real fucking gym rat.
They had to fly my brother back from Australia to walk me to class.
Yeah, he didn't give a
Real?
fuck. The motherfucker, listen,
My brother was playing professional. in Australia. They
11
called him
a.m.
up to go
class
back.
was 11 a.m. I got to be to the gym to shoot.
Yep.
That was his class.
That's why.
all you was worried
And that's why when I graduated, well, I didn't graduate, but that's why after my 4 years was up, I left and went to go live with Mike. Because I knew what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to be just like him.
Go play basketball.
I was just like him. I left you up. I literally, the last day of my last fucking class, fuck graduation and fuck everything else. I left and went to Gainesville. I packed my shit and I went and stayed with him.
You did.
Because I wanted to do exactly what he did. I knew what I wanted to do.
Did y'all have Kruger at all, or just Billy?
No, I just had Billy.
Billy O the whole
I couldn't
time?
play for Kruger. No disrespect, but I couldn't play for Kruger.
Right.
Billy came down to Liberty City. Brent had bullet holes in his fucking mailbox. 3 Fingers liquor store that was owned by my coach. Billy came to the hood and got us.
Wow.
And we had a relationship with Anthony Grant, who was assistant coach. Anthony Grant went to Miami High with us. Anthony
Okay.
Grant, well, not with us, but he went to Miami High before us.
Right.
He from over town. Real hood, real, you know what I'm saying?
That
Coach
changed
from
the
everything.
program.
Yeah, Coach Donovan was real.
That changed the program.
He was like 30
yeah.
years old too. You had to run him with Coach, didn't you?
Coach, Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was after my first arrest in Gainesville.
Your first, how many you had?
The first time I got locked up, Zook gave me, the Stairmaster.
Yeah.
So I got locked up. So I had to be at the Stairmaster. I had to be in the weight room at like 6 a.m. But it was like 2 weeks. And I had to walk 5,000 stairs. And they were trying to, like, it's funny. I always say, it's 3 things you got to have in college. You got to have good grades, which I was a motherfucking scholar. Like, National Leaving Scholar. I left Florida with 3.5. Like, school was easy to me. You got to have grades, you got to stay out of trouble, and you got to fucking ball. You got to have 2 of the 3, and they going to fuck with you. If you start losing 2, your ass is gone.
Yeah.
And that's what them dudes, when somebody
Facts.
get in trouble, and then the next day they say they've been dismissed from the team, I know they didn't
That means
have
their
grades.
and they can't ball.
Yeah.
It was
'Cause
one of
if-
the other things.
yeah.
They were sorry or they couldn't ball.
Yeah.
Like, if they're sorry or they have good grades. Like, if you get 2 of the 3, they'll fuck with you.
That's true.
So I'm getting locked up, but I was All-American, and I had a 3.5. So they were going to mess with me. So Zook's like, they got to punish you in front of all the other teammates. And I'm walking at 6 a.m., doing these damn stairs, and I'm I'm going to say it, I'm arrogant. So, like, I would do it fast. Like, bitch, y'all ain't teaching me nothing, bitch. I'm going to get through these stairs. I'm
This
walking.
shit easy, huh?
So Billy D walked up. He was like, and everybody know what happened. When I was in jail, there were security guards at the jail sliding. That's when they came out. The night I got arrested, the next day, the preseason All-American team came out. And I was All-American, so on the front of the Gainesville Sun, it was my picture. So the
While
guy,
you're in jail.
the probation officer, whatever they call it.
This is too good. You're
Those
on the cover
motherfuckers
of-
in jail, whoever they are. These motherfuckers are sliding the page and a Sharpie under the door of
For you
the
to sign.
holding cell to sign. So I'm signing the front of the Gainesville Sun in jail the day the preseason All-American team comes out. And I'm signing it, and so I'm walking. So everybody knows I could play ball. And I'm sitting there on the Stairmaster, and Billy D walked up to me, and he was like,
What were you in for, first of all?
oh, shit. That was the first time was misdemeanors. Yeah, first time wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
The second time was felonies. That's when I could have done the long haul.
Yeah.
First time was misdemeanors. Just all I did was fight. Like, everybody listen, I wasn't beating no women or
Yeah.
selling drugs.
Yeah.
I thought if you got disrespected, you had to whoop the person's ass
I
in
agree.
front of you. If
I
you
agree.
call me a bitch,
I agree.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I agree.
That's why, bro, my whole thought, come from Atlanta, my
Yeah.
thought process was, if you call me a bitch, I have to now punch you in the face, and we have to figure this out as men.
I agree.
And the Alachua County Police didn't agree with that sentiment. That's why when I got all this trouble, people talk about, it was all whooping men's asses because they get drunk and they get a little
I
excited,
agree.
and I got to whoop your fucking ass now.
I agree.
And I know UD is gonna agree with me because I heard about UD,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I kind of. When you left, I was holding there. You gave me the torch.
The
Still,
baton?
yeah,
The
bitch,
baton?
Listen.
come knock a bitch out if you want.
Ain't nobody come,
This is
ain't
a
nobody,
4-4
listen,
Yeah, I was
hey,
sitting
listen,
there.
ain't nobody come here to tolerate disrespect. I respect everybody. I love everybody, but man, ain't nowhere in hell I could tolerate no disrespect. Bitches and all that, we don't play that.
And coming from Atlanta and coming to these Florida boys like to call people names. and then they think they could walk away. If you call me a bitch, you're not walking away. I'm gonna knock your
Put
teeth
the
out
paws
your
on.
goddamn
You're
mouth.
supposed to.
So you're knocking dudes' teeth out and you're in jail. You sign an
knocking
autograph.
motherfucking teeth.
Next
I'm
day,
signing an
you're out.
autograph. Billy D's sitting there. I'm walking 5,000 stairs. Billy D walked up to me, and he was like, hey, you need to stay out of trouble. But he said, he was standing there, and the Stairmaster sits high. So I'm up a Stairmaster. Billy D's sitting there. He was like, hey, man, you got to stay out of trouble. I was like, man, and Billy D was the fucking president of Gainesville. Like, that's Billy D. So when he walked up, I kind of tightened up, looked down like, God damn. And he was like, but I wish a lot of my players had what you have in, what you have in you, I wish my players had. Because he's watching from afar and he's seeing how I play and he's seeing my dedication and he's seeing how, when I was in that facility, I was in that facility. And it kind of gets back to when I left the facility, and I think it hurt me in the league and it hurt me in college too. I'm going to do my job, but when y'all cut me loose, I'm a wild animal again in the forest.
Yeah.
And that's why, as a 40-year-old man, now I sit back, my wife even asked me who was driving last night, and she was talking about it. She was like, do you regret some of that stuff you did? And I was like, as a 40-year-old, yes, I do regret the shit I did. But as a 19-year-old...
Yeah, you don't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know any better, but it's the monster that y'all created.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat in meetings with Jeremy Foley and Bernie Malcolm and Ron Zook and Charlie Strong, the president, the head of the Alachua County Police, the president or the head of the Gainesville Police, and they're sitting here, and I just got arrested. I just got out of jail, and they're sitting here trying to figure out a way that I don't have to miss the Tennessee game because we play them second game of the season. And if you go back and look, I got suspended 2 games. I missed the first game and the third game because we played Tennessee second week.
Tennessee game, wow.
And as a 19-year-old, I'm sitting there looking at it like, do y'all want to punish me? Or do y'all want to figure out a way to win football games?
That's what it is.
And so that's the thing, and it's called, I'm gonna write a book sooner or later. It's just called The Monster That Y'all Created. Because I wasn't like this one as a kid.
Listen.
As I started playing football after you see it and after you see how they value you and what this pedestal they put you on, because I can go out here and if a nigga runs left, I can go knock him down.
Yes.
I can knock him down 10 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, fuck, that's all I gotta do?
That's
and they create the society, the sports society, the sports realm creates that in people. And I was a part of it. And now I'm kind of getting out of it, but I'm really not, because people still kiss your ass to this day. Y'all motherfucking retired. Y'all big ass walking somewhere.
Ain't no rules.
The thing that killed me, bro, is that bitch want to give you a discount. They're like, hey, no, don't pay for that shirt, Crowder. I'm like, give her a discount. She's a single mother of 6.
Yes.
My millionaire ass doesn't need a free T-shirt.
The crazy shit is when you get his money, now they want to give you discounts and all that. Yeah.
You make millions and now a bitch want to give you a discount. Oh my God. Bitch, you should have gave me a discount when I was struggling in Atlanta with these Asics on when I was getting my ass whooped in high school. Don't give me a discount now, bitch.
Asics on,
Come back. But I wore Asics and Avias in high school.
Man.
Oh,
That's how I went to fucking with people.
I had some E-wings, Ewins. We used to E-wings. I had some Ewins. Y'all had some Ewins. Ain't nobody. I'm the only one had some Ewins. Some Pat Ewins. I had some Pat Ewins. But I think what you're talking about is, and we'll touch on this and we'll shut it. The politics. That's the first time we learn politics. Because what's important? Is it important to win, or is it important to teach me the right things and responsibilities, or is it important just to play who you want to play? Regardless of you want to win, because sometimes you got your favorites and that's who you want in the game. Understanding that, like Freddie T said, I'm proven, but you want to play this dude. So I think understanding the politics, and I think where we come from, that was hard for us to understand, because all our life it was the best man play. Mono fucking mono. You lock the door, whoever come out this room, that's who playing.
Yeah.
And then when you get to a certain level, you understand it ain't like that no more.
Right.
It ain't necessarily about who the best. It ain't necessarily about who coach. The politics and shit started coming into play. And there's a good side of that shit and there's a bad side of that shit. The good side of that shit is ain't no rules for playmakers. Niggas like me and you,
right.
Ain't no rules for us. We kind of get away with a little bit more than most motherfuckers. But the other side of that is that shit don't really prepare you for how it's supposed to be. Because when you get to the NBA level, everybody's a fucking playmaker. And everybody can fucking play.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to the NIL and the transfer portal conversation. Because some teams or some schools bring players in from a political standpoint. If you're the higher recruited guy, they'll do whatever it takes to get you in. They'll go to, for example, if it's Florida, the Bull Gators, the people with the deep pockets to bring this player in, and now they gotta play you.
Yes.
We had
Yes.
Charles Woodson on the show
Yes.
on a pivot, and Wood was talking about. We asked about Tom Brady because they were teammates, and at that time,
I saw that.
they brought some other people in
Yes.
that they had to play before Tom
Yes.
because he was
Yes.
supposed
I remember.
to play,
I saw
right?
that. I saw
and
that
that's
episode.
the political side of it. When Tom was clearly better,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, who got the last laugh?
I remember that. I
So
remember
how
watching
can
that.
you quantify, talent versus the political
I
side
fucking
of
hate
it?
that side of it. For
But
real.
in college, because you got to deal with the bullshit.
I hate that side of
And
it.
some guys get swept under the carpet because they got to wait their chances, all because money speaks.
I hate that side of it.
So NIL, money talk.